Earthquakes are rare in Texas, where I live, but of course, a lot of parts of the world have earthquakes on a fairly regular basis. Now, if you live in one of these parts of the world with earthquakes, do you ever associate the earthquake with a resurrection? Well, if you're thinking biblically, you should. If you go back to Ezekiel 37, where you have the vision of the valley of dry bones, we hear that as Ezekiel prophesied, there was in Hebrew, ra'ash, and then bones started coming together. Now, typically, ra'ash is translated as a rattling, but that word can also mean an earthquake. And I think that's the way we should translate it in Ezekiel 37 as earthquake, this shaking of the earth. Because twice, two other times in the Bible, in Matthew 27 and 28, you have an earthquake and then you have a resurrection. In Matthew 27, you have an earthquake and the bodies of saints rose from the tombs. And in Matthew 28, you have an earthquake and the body of Jesus rises from the dead. So, biblically speaking, earthquakes and resurrection are tied together. Now, when Christ comes again, the earth won't just shake, but it will be dissolved. But before it does, Christ will take our bodies from the earth. He will resurrect our bodies, and then he will give us a new heavens and a new earth where we shall dwell in our physical resurrected bodies with our Lord Jesus Christ.